Morning, folks. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School, back down here at the Pathfinder Outdoor Classroom. We just finished up a survival trapping course this weekend, and I was at a trade days event for part of the day on Saturday morning, and I picked up a couple things, and one of the things that I picked up was this folding buck saw. And I'm a big fan of saws. I collect saws of different types, different designs, and this is a design saw that I had never seen before. And it does something that I've never seen any other folding saw do, in that it will allow you to store and utilize 3 different blades basically at the same time. I don't know when this saw was made. My suspect is probably in the 70s sometime. It has a hard ABS handle with 2 locking tabs here and a folding tab here, like some saws have to lock the blade down on the handle. Now, what you do with this saw is you collapse these 2 tabs and you pull this out. And I've got to finagle a little bit, there we go. And you slide this out. So once you've opened this handle, it will then turn, obviously, so that you can connect the blade here at the top, and it becomes a triangle style saw. However, what's special about this saw is, when I let my hand off of it here, you're gonna see, it actually has 3 blades connected to it. It has a wood saw blade, a bone saw blade, and a hacksaw blade connected to it at one pivot point here. And what that allows you to do is allows you to bring this forward to let the blades go forward, drop 2 of the blades up inside that you don't want to use, fold the handle over and connect it to the connecting notch on the inside, which is here, that the blade goes to, and then lock it down this direction so that those other 2 blades are locked inside the frame. You have 1 blade down that you can now use. And if you want to change it to do something else, let's say I was cutting up a deer carcass or a hog carcass, I needed a good boning saw. So I cut up my carcass and now I'm going to go to cut wood. Well, that's as easy as releasing this lever to let those blades go, undoing this one, folding the handle back, dropping the wood blade down, folding the other 2 into the handle, just like this, folding this blade over and locking it in to the tab, put my glasses on, and then locking it in place. And now I have a wood saw, and both of the bone saw and the hacksaw blades are stored inside. So basically it's a 3-in-1 saw that stores and utilizes the blades interchangeably very quickly. I've never seen a design like this before. I'm not a big fan of the Sven saw design for cutting a lot of wood, only because you're limited in stroke once you get the diameter of the wood so large. That's the downfall of the non-H style saw, is you're limiting the amount of stroke you have on the wood. If you've got a large piece of wood in here, once you get to here down into the kerf, you're going to be butting the saw up against the wood. So it's limited in that factor. However, the fact that you have 3 blades on here that you can utilize for 3 different tasks in camp makes it a pretty handy saw. And I'm a big fan of design and engineering and things like that. When I saw how this worked, and I didn't even realize when I bought it exactly how it worked, I just saw that it was a folding buck saw of a style I'd never seen before. It was only $9. So I was like, yeah, give me that for sure. So I actually bought 2 saws at this show. I bought another one here, very much like a Sven saw, that stores the blade inside the tube on the top and then folds up. But this one, once I got it back to the school here and I started playing with it, I realized how absolutely brilliant this design was for its time. And even today, that's a brilliant design, because I've never seen anything since then like this, that would store 3 different blades and utilize them in succession and change them out very, very simply. So when you're finished, you just fold the blades up inside, lock the toe piece down, release it, slide it in, and there are locking holes here that it locks into. You can see those right here. And it's also adjustable for blade length. You've got 2 different stop points there for 2 different blade lengths. Lock it in place, and that's how the saw stores, which is no longer than any other normal folding buck saw. But you have 3 blades in one there, and I thought it was a very, very awesome and handy design. So I wanted to share it with you guys today. Okay guys, I realize this is kind of a short video, But it's a great video in that it shows you a piece of gear and how that piece of gear was designed that's not made anymore, and something from the past that really in some ways is even better than what we have designed today. And I think that's important. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for a school, for a family, for a business, all our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends. I'll be back with another video as soon as I can, guys. Thanks for watching.